Never wait for hot water again with a tankless water heater from Plumbing Experts. Tankless water heaters are easy, convenient, and now more affordable with a no-interest financing for up to 18 months. Stop with the cold showers and wasted water and call Plumbing Experts today.
It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the morning edition. This is for Tuesday, the 15th of October. I'm James Spann. Wet is the word for the state today. The heaviest rain over the southern two-thirds of the state. Maybe some strong storms later today over South Alabama. And another good rain event late this weekend and early next week. Getting busy in the old weather office. Here we go. Upper look, it's a zonal flow across the country today. There's a stalled surface front over South Alabama. We'll check the radar early this morning at 4:54. Widespread rain south of US 80. The rain north of there more scattered in nature, but that should be filling in coming hours. In fact, there's a larger look at the southeastern states. You can see the rain extending all the way back to the Arklatex region around Shreveport, Texarkana. So pretty wet today. Temperatures this morning in the 60s over the northern half of the state, and they'll probably stay there all day today because of clouds and rain. Check the watch warning map. We have a flash flood watch in effect for parts of central Mississippi with this event. Otherwise, things are quiet. And maybe some strong storms with this feature from near Dallas-Fort Worth back up toward Fort Smith and over South Mississippi, South Alabama, the Florida Panhandle. The areas in darker green, that is a marginal risk, level 1 out of 5, basically south of a line from near Demopolis to Montgomery to Eufaula. And some of the storms could produce gusty winds, some small hail, even a low-end tornado threat based on the projected wind profiles. But for the northern half of the state, just a wet day. Tomorrow, dry air begins to settle in, and on day 3, which is Thursday, no severe weather expected across the country. Thought we'd check the rain first off with this event going on now. This is the high-res NAM, and you can see it puts a swath of heavy rain, and again, along and south of Interstate 20. Seeing some 3-inch totals for places like Brent and Alexander City. Again, this is raw model output, but a fairly good idea of where the bigger rains will be. In fact, this is coming from WPC. This is the excessive rain outlook today. There's a slight risk of flash flooding for parts of central Mississippi into extreme west Alabama. Otherwise, a marginal risk for about the southern two-thirds of the state. Don't think flooding will be a big problem today, but again, the rain could be conceivably heavy at times. Now, this is the rain out to 7 days, and you can see it's pretty wet for the eastern half of the country. And, of course, this takes into account our next rain event, which will likely come at some point over the latter half of the weekend. In Alabama, the rain amounts here for most locations in the 2 and 3-inch range. And bring it on for a state that's in a drought for at least the eastern counties of the state. Peak of the tropics, we have TD number 15 now in the far eastern Atlantic, and a couple of waves. First off, TD 15 should become a tropical storm and then weaken back to a tropical depression. Most likely it stays far from land. Here's the 5-day outlook. That little wave approaching the Lesser Antilles with only a 10% chance of developing. Perhaps the most interesting feature is that one coming up into the western Gulf out of Central America. Hurricane Center giving that a 30% chance of developing, just something to keep an eye on for now. Let's check modeling. Model fans. Here's the GFS, the 06E run, 4 o'clock this afternoon. Short wave passing to the north, a wave on a stall front, and it just looks wet down here. A rainy day. Temperatures stay in the 60s all day. This is the instability at 6 o'clock this evening, and you can see the main risk of severe storms most likely is going to be south of US 84 if this verifies. The unstable air basically south of a line from around Grove Hill back over to Eufaula. And we're seeing some values in excess of 2,000 joules per kilogram down there. So if you're in far south Alabama, just kind of keep an eye on the storms today. Tomorrow, any lingering showers will be ending very early in the morning. The sky becoming sunny. The high will be around 70. Thursday, just a beautiful day. We'll be in the low 40s to start the day, maybe some 30s for the colder pockets. The high will be in the mid to upper 60s, and Friday looks good. Should be a sunny day with a high close to 70. Just beautiful. Now, the weekend, the timing is a little problematic in the forecast here. This is Saturday. And the GFS depicting rain over the southern half of the state. Let's go to the European This is Saturday evening at 7 o'clock, and it shows a surface low near Vicksburg, Mississippi, and just a big mass of rain moving in here. And we do have an Alabama home game Saturday night in Tuscaloosa against Tennessee, and rain could be a factor for that ball game. It might be raining. So just be aware of that. But again, this is Tuesday, and the weekend is still quite a ways off, and the timing could change. But it looks like the rain begins over South Alabama during the day Saturday, statewide Saturday night. And then Sunday, the European depicting by Sunday evening at 7, the rain out of here. But that period, Saturday night, Sunday morning, midday Sunday, could be awfully wet, maybe even some strong storms. Now, let's go to the GFS on Monday, and it's got kind of a different look. It's got Monday very unsettled with a surface low near Chicago and rain and thunderstorms and unstable air in here. So there's some chance we could see another round on Monday. And then Tuesday, look at this trough digging down through here. This is a long wave full latitude trough, and that's going to be some pretty cool air coming down the pike if this verifies. Let's go out 10 days. This is Thursday of next week, the 24th, a zonal flow and a dry air mass. There's a rain for Birmingham off the European ensemble. The mean is up to 3 to 4 inches now for the next 15 days. And temperatures, mostly 60s and 70s and lows mostly in the 40s and 50s. Very seasonal. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. If you can catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and God bless.
KS Heating and Air, the team ensuring your comfort.